Good morning, folks. You might be noticing this is no longer a Kenworth. So, if you've been following trucking channels on YouTube, you know that there's kind of a contraction in the industry happening because the spot market rates have all kind of crashed. And yeah, so turns out I picked a really bad time to buy a truck, believe it or not. And so it, revenues were going down. We were barely turning a profit anymore, and then I got a repair bill that I couldn't pay. So the truck has been sold. I am in lots of debt, and I am back to driving for someone else. You might see a red outline on the door. Screw it, I might as well show you guys. The new truck's name is Toast. We're with Decker now. Got one of their only Freightliners. Turns out most people don't like Freightliner too much over at Decker, so I got one of the pretty new ones because I was delighted to have a Freightliner. I love Freightliners. Zero degrees on the reefer. So yeah, we are hauling food again, currently in Las Vegas. Henderson, to be specific. We're picking up ice cream here once my trailer gets cold enough. Yeah, we're doing food again. I kind of miss the reefer life. I enjoy it. There's a whistle. There's an air leak. A slight air leak. I got it looked at yesterday and I couldn't find it. It wasn't whistling yesterday. It was whistling the day before, it's whistling today. It wasn't whistling yesterday when I was in the shop. Love it. So we got a new Freightliner. I just got it washed, that's why it's so shiny. Getting trucks washed with Decker is an experience. That's probably the most frustrating thing about them so far, is they're a little stingy with the washes. A little bit. But yeah, other than that, the truck is set up nice. We got 455 horsepower Detroit DD15 under the hood, which is excellent engine. One of the most reliable engines you can get in the industry right now. And we've got a Detroit DT12 DH direct drive transmission, which means it's higher RPMs than top gear going down the highway. So about 60, we're driving to 68 miles per hour. And at 68 miles per hour, we are sitting at about 1450 RPM in 12th gear, which is a bit high, which means our fuel economy is not as good as trucks like, say, Apophis or Maxwell, which both had overdrive transmissions. Maxwell with a 10-speed Eaton overdrive transmission, Apophis with a 12-speed DT12OA. It is an automatic though. Very nice. We've also got, this is our current setup, we've got a TransFlow ELD in this truck, which is kind of nice. I kind of like it. It's a little bit slow to respond, which means we sometimes lose a minute or two just waiting for the ELD to wake up for status changes. But overall, it's not too bad. I'm getting into the habit now of having it like as I take an exit to go park to sleep for the night. I'm already switching the tablet into the screen that I need to do to switch to sleeper burst, so I'm not losing that time of loading while I'm sitting there not doing anything. I am simply burning that time while I'm on like the off ramp or something. But other than that, I do quite like the ELD. What else is new? I got the warning that I hadn't posted anything on YouTube in long enough that I was about to be demonetized, so that's why we're back. I was trying to get my feet under me before we started doing videos again. I don't even have my GoPros on the truck yet. Sorry, my hair is just absolutely wild. I took time off for Thanksgiving, went out to visit my dad and my sister and my sister's kids because I missed them. And I haven't been home since Thanksgiving. It's only a week since. Today is December 6th. I have no way to check the date without opening the thing. I do have a planner. Which is for last year. So I need a new planner for next year. Today is 5th, 6th. Yeah, today's the 6th. Yeah? 5th. Today's the 5th, I think. I honestly don't know what day it is. I'm sorry. I'll post posted on the, it'll be on the video description, I'm sure. And this will all be a frustrating waste of time for anyone watching because they already know what day it is. Yeah, we've got a beautiful vista out in front of us. You can just see the pyramid of the Luxor, I believe that is. And the Mandalay Bay is the gold building next to it. Way off in the distance, way off in the distance. We're up in the kind of the hills to the east of town at an ice cream factory. We'll be grabbing this and heading elsewhere with it. And I will see you guys in the next video. We're probably not going to do anything while the truck is moving until I can get a GoPro on the truck. And I haven't checked with the company about what their whole deal is with anyone that records videos while driving. So it's most likely going to be a situation where I can't interact with the camera at all while the truck is in motion. So it'll probably be videos that like start from a parking spot where it's just recording as I drive, and then I'm focused on driving the entire time. So there might be silent stuff a lot. Maybe throw some music on it. I don't really know. The videos of mine that have had the longest longevity, that's a weird combination of words. The videos of mine that have continued to get views after the fact are the ones that are just like really long, quiet drives. Just long distance, or interesting places. People don't seem to really care about my story too much on my channel, so I think, you know, just scenery might be a thing we do. But I don't know. So yeah, we're not doing great on the fuel economy in this truck, again, because the direct drive transmission really messes with things. We're also not really spec'd out for maximum aero on this truck. We've got, we don't have the aerodynamic front bumper. We've only got one nose mirror, which is probably the one thing that they've done for aerodynamics on this truck, is not had the useless left nose mirror, only the useful right one, which slightly reduces your drag, but not a lot. Not a lot. Well, we've got the regular plastic bumper. We have dual tires, Michelin X-Line Energy D something or another. The duals, not the super singles. We don't have wheel covers. We don't have fairing. We don't have the rubber fairing on the bottom of the cab fuel tank covers. We don't have the extended front bumper that goes all the way down to the ground. We don't have that. We've got the standard length back of cab extenders. So really just like the basic Cascadia Evolution. It's just like the current version of the one that we had when we started out with like Maxwell. So pretty basic as far as aerodynamics go. Powertrain, obviously, this truck gets its best fuel economy at like 50 miles per hour because of that direct drive transmission, which means it would be great in California, and everywhere else it's just using more power than it needs for the most part while driving down the road. It does get up hills nice and quick though. I do like that. So we mostly drive 65 everywhere because I don't like pushing the governor when I don't have to, even though we are governed at 68, like I said. This company mostly has Peterbilt 579s, as well as 389s, a few 389s. The 389s are for like the people that have been here for like 20 years, but mostly 579s, a couple Volvos, and a couple of these Freightliners. The 579s are all running Cummins X15s now. They do still have some that have MX13s. I've seen at least one sitting in the shop with its hood open, and that was definitely an MX13 under the hood, but I think they're only buying the X15s now, the Cummins. But they're mostly ultra loss. They do reefer and flatbed. You know, they're paying me pretty well, actually. I'm making as much with these guys as I was paying myself as an owner op, so I'm pretty happy about that, to be honest. So, you know, it's going all right. I've got a weekly minimum guarantee. As long as I'm out here on the road, I still get paid at least a certain amount to be out here, even if they have no freight for me that week or something weird happens and I'm stuck for snow. I'm okay. So it's been kind of nice. They've got a terminal in Missoula, which is nice, so I loop back home pretty regularly when I'm not taking time off in Virginia, which is the one actual time off I've done so far. Otherwise, it's all just been, you know, pass through home, sleep in my own bed for a night, do my laundry, that sort of thing, back on the road the next day, which I kind of like that. I like that pattern, just like once or twice a week, pass through home, maybe have a few hours off. I don't really need whole days very often, but, you know, take a weekend every now and then I think is going to be a thing. I've only been with these guys for 2 months. I haven't done... I'm still trying to dig myself out of the hole that Harold put me in, my Kenworth. But gonna miss that truck. It was a good truck. Clearly, I was not in the best place for the owner op stuff. It was going good. Thought thought I had it, but just, we didn't hit anything. We didn't do the damage that the truck needed repaired. Just had some EGR issues with the engine. That was a $4,000 fix. It needed new tires that I couldn't afford anymore. My whole tire budget went into the EGR, and then I couldn't get tires that would get me legal, and Cloud Trucks wasn't helping out with that at all. And then we had some software problems. The truck was going into engine shutdown mode, so it needed some software updates. That they actually got before I got rid of the truck, so it was doing okay, but it also had some underlying electrical issues that I wasn't going to be able to pay to fix. So we needed to get rid of it before those really got hold of me. And it needed a new clutch, which I also could not afford. I think it needed a whole new transmission, so again, bullet dodged, not needing to pay for that eventually. But hopefully whoever gets it next has a whole bunch of money in the savings account to get that truck into good shape, because it was a good truck. It was a good truck. It just needed about a $20,000 additional investment to make it a really good truck. And I did not have that, so I'm sure it's still got a long service life ahead of it with someone that has a bit more money in the bank than I do. So anyway, we're back to working for someone else, making money on the road. Hopefully my trailer is almost cold enough by now. It is 2 p.m. My pickup appointment is at 4 p.m. We need to have the trailer at -10 before 4. So I think we'll be all right. We were at 0 when I checked a minute ago. We were at 10 about 15 minutes before that. So hopefully I'm going to be nice and low soon. Just go over, get in there, and get checked in. That's the ice cream factory, just over those bushes. Go over there, get checked in, pick it up, and run with it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Again, sorry for the lack of stuff on the channel. It has been an absolutely insane few months. It turns out failing to become an independent owner-operator that's successful is time-consuming and stressful, so I wasn't really into the YouTube stuff much. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Goodbye. Okay, cool. I guess I'm okay here. He didn't stop. I'll see you guys in the next video. My name's Elio Dare. You can find me on the internet at Elio Dare on Twitter. Hive, new account Hive is a thing. Actually, I think Hive shut down. I don't know. It's been weird. Twitter, Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch, and Twitch, and YouTube. You can say hi in the comments below. I do read all the comments. I'm still a tiny channel, so that's a great way to get a hold of me. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.